Sporty Spice was almost kicked out of the Spice Girls. Mel C, whose full name is Melanie Chisholm, is opening up about her years in the hit girl group and her new tell-all memoir, The Sporty One, My Life as a Spice Girl. The 48-year-old singer spoke with ET's Rachel Smith at Madame Tussaud's Wax Museum in New York City about a situation early on in the group's iconic late 90s run. Something happened quite early on in the Spice Girls' journey, and I have a little bit of fallout with Victoria, Beckham, at the Brit Awards, in '96, not the Union Jack dress year, but year before. So, we were unreleased, but a few people knew us. And there was a little fallout, and I was threatened to get kicked out the band, Mel C shares. And from that moment on I realized, because I didn't think it was a big deal, I didn't think it'd done anything particularly bad, and it freaked me out. I was like, I have to control myself. I have to control what I do. Control became a difficult theme throughout the musician's life in the spotlight. She developed an eating disorder due, in part, to her persona as Sporty Spice. At this point I was controlling what I ate. I was controlling how much exercise I was doing, she acknowledges. I mean, I think because in a situation like that so much is out of your control, the things you can control I became very obsessive about. She says she was offered help for her eating disorder, but at the time she wasn't ready to accept it. This is the thing with these issues, you can't really help somebody until they're willing, she says. As for where she stands with the other Spice Girls today, Mel says her relationships with the band are better than they've ever been. We love each other and it's like a sisterhood, she explains of her bandmates. We started together as kids. We came from nothing. We achieved all of these things. We love each other's children. We know each other's families, their siblings. It's a huge, huge family and that's never going to change. As for a Spice Girls on stage reunion with all 5 members, Mel says we would love that. At the moment we're talking for at the moment, she says. Victoria, the offer is always there, she's always invited and always really involved, actually. We're still very much a 5-piece, like behind the scenes. Beckham previously said that the group's performance at the closing ceremony of the 2012 London Olympics would be her final one as a Spice Girl. I think it was too much for her. It was, she was so nervous, going out there, Mel says of Beckham. She was like, you know what, girls? I think that's me done. And you know what? It's an amazing place to bow out because it was huge. Victoria Beckham's fashion evolution, from pop star to designer. This video is unavailable because we were unable to load a message from our sponsors. If you are using ad blocking software, please disable it and reload the page.